Hello and welcome back to Mad Mouse Games. Today I'm going to be trying to paint these 6 miniatures as quickly as possible because I just wanted to try doing a little bit of a speed painting, so I'll just go over that really quick and let you enjoy the video. So basically what I did was there's 6 of these little boulder-like mini elemental looking things, and I painted 4 of them with a dark gray base coat and 2 of them with a darker brown base coat because I wanted to try a couple of different looking minis and see if I could get them each to look kind of unique instead of having them all look exactly the same. And basically what I did was I just put a base coat down on all of them, then did a black wash over all of them, and then just did some dry brushing with light gray and a lighter brown. Total, it took me about 20 minutes, not including the time that I waited for my wash to dry. And in the end, they ended up looking pretty good. They're definitely not my best work, but for 20 minutes worth of painting, they were easy to do and are good enough to put down on a table. As you can see here, the bottoms of them, this is kind of a problem with some of the Reaper minis, is that they kind of come curved, and so I had to hold them in the little holder there. But they sit flat on the table, so it's not a big thing to worry about. Just if you're using one of these Citadel-like things, they tend to pop out a little bit. But these minis, they're all just small little guys. I used just a big brush the whole time. They were easy to paint, easy to do. This one that I'm doing right now, I did have to cover a little bit of a gap with some modeling clay, where you could see where I hadn't quite glued it right. And so I will let you know in the future how that holds up. But after I was done painting it, I was surprised to see that I couldn't even really tell there was modeling clay there. And so it seems like it might be a viable thing for covering up those gaps in your Reaper minis that you may end up having after you glue them if you just happen to not glue it correctly. But I'll go ahead and let you enjoy the video. This is the darker brown ones that I'm doing here, and it all ended up looking really good in the end. Go ahead, leave me a comment down in the comment section and tell me about your experiences with trying to paint minis quickly and how it went, how it didn't go, what you tried it on, what you didn't. I'll probably do more speed painting challenges in the future, but for now, we'll stick with this, and I'll go ahead just let you enjoy it and catch you at the end. Alright, so here are the finished minis. I tried to just paint them as quick as possible and make them look unique, and I thought I did a fairly good job of making them each have their own individual look, even though they're all fairly similar to each other. And as you can see, there's just a whole bunch of different ones. This one right now was all brown. I didn't put any gray on it, but there's a lot that I did gray and brown dry brushing of different thicknesses, and some that I didn't do any brown on the gray or didn't do any gray on the brown minis. And I thought they each ended up looking pretty good for what they are. They're just the little rock elementals. I'm excited to get them in front of my players at some point and let them fight a bunch of these little babies. Maybe I'll make an elemental that's a little bigger. But thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you around.